So when it comes to translation, the biggest thing I want to talk about right now. So if we are looking at this blue image here first, because they don't have the little dashes after, so we know that this is our pre-image. This is our image before we moved it, before we did our transformation, before we translated it. We're trying to match them up to our prime, so A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime because they have those little dashes. So this would be, right? We could do it this way. We can go down 1, 2, 3 units. So down 3, right 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So in reality, what we could write here is we can write down, we are going down, oops, here, let me do it this way actually. We can say we're going down 3, and we can check it, down 1, 2, 3, and then we go right 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is literally our translation. But you have to make sure you do every vertices. Every vertex has to do that. Down 3, 1, 2, 3, over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they should match up. If they don't, we did something wrong. Down 3, 1, 2, 3, right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 3, 1, 2, 3, right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's a translation. Now reflection is pretty similar. So if we're looking at this here, it looks like we have a line of reflection right about here, kind of cutting down the middle here. Okay. So, oh, actually, you know what? I apologize. It looks like we are doing a reflect or a rotation here. Okay. So we are actually rotating, and we are rotating every single one of these. It looks about 6 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, so that's why rotation is a little bit more difficult because I almost thought it was a reflection, but you have to pay attention. Like this is our n prime, which means if it was a reflection, that would be right here, but it's not. It's all the way down here, which means we are rotating this point all the way up to here. Okay, this point here is rotating all the way here. L is rotating to here, and then K is rotating here. Now, I'm going to teach you rules on how this works in the future, but as long as you can identify when something's rotating, that's all I need you to do right now. So if you can notice that, oh, if it's a reflection, it should be right here, but it's not. It's all the way over here. So the only way that can actually happen is if it rotates, okay? Now remember that this is rotating around the fixed point P, which is how I know that it's 60 degrees because from here to here is 60 degrees. From here to here is 60 degrees around the fixed point P, all right? And then rotate a reflection, remember, here, let me see if I can get a reflection. Change our reflection line. I'm not able to. Reflection line, y'all, I just want to be clear with this. Reflection, y'all, you just need to count how many spaces each one is away. So if our line of reflection is this dotted dash line right now, we're going 1, 1, okay? This is on it, so it doesn't go anywhere. But this is C, it goes 1, 1, all right? Reflecting over it like this, reflects over it like that. And it is the exact same image, all right? The only other vocab word I want you to make sure you know is image. An image is the result of a translation, rotation, reflections on an object. So every part of an original object moves in the same way to match up with a part of an image. All right, so all of our images are rotating, reflecting, translating onto each other, as long as our vertices are matching up. Okay, I'm hoping this makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. Your activity for today, let me pull it up. It looks like this. So first you're going to translate with P to P prime. So you're going to translate it. So you're just applying each one. I recommend you have a ruler today. If you don't, just try to find a straight edge. I have rulers here, so if you ever need a ruler, just come to Lakes Middle School and I'll give you one. But you're going to just go through this activity. But this is why I think you might want one, because you're going to have to do some freehand drawing if you don't with images. Try reflecting, and then you're going to do a little rotation. This is 150 degrees. So if you have a protractor, I recommend you use a protractor. If you don't, y'all skip C, but do your best. Let me know if you need anything.